Does the narcissist treat the new supply better? Indeed, being replaced by a narcissist can be a painful and challenging experience to deal with. You may wonder how the narcissist can forget about you and quickly form a bond with someone else without feeling any guilt. In reality, narcissists adopt opportunistic behavior and seek to exploit others to achieve their personal goals. For the new person the narcissist has become involved with, it's likely that they will be treated in the same manner as you were initially. The narcissist may appear to treat them with kindness and special attention to capture their attention and win them over, but this will be just one phase or temporary state. Once the narcissist achieves what they want from the new person, they may quickly reveal their true behavior and begin exploiting them as well. Narcissists lack the ability to empathize and genuinely care about others' feelings, and therefore, they don't treat anyone, including the new person, any better. They may continue to use and manipulate others without any sense of guilt or mercy. It is best to distance yourself from the narcissist and focus on your mental and emotional well-being. Remember that you don't deserve to be in the new person's place, and you don't need to stay in a toxic relationship with the narcissist. Allow them to go and start building your life, focusing on your personal growth and flourishing without being negatively affected by the narcissist's behavior. What is narcissism and its traits? Narcissism is a personality disorder characterized by excessive self-confidence, extreme self-involvement, and a constant need for affirmation and admiration from others. The narcissist considers themselves superior to others and constantly seeks attention and praise, striving for success, power, and wealth to be admired. However, narcissists lack the ability to empathize and genuinely care about others' feelings, often lacking mercy and compassion towards others. Narcissists have difficulty establishing healthy relationships because they prioritize themselves and disregard the feelings of their partners. They tend to overlook the needs of others and continue to focus solely on their own personal needs. In a new relationship, the narcissist may initially present themselves in a positive light to attract and impress their partner, but over time, they revert to their opportunistic and arrogant behavior. As for why narcissists don't improve in new relationships despite repeating the pattern, it is due to the nature of the narcissistic disorder itself. It involves a lack of the narcissist's ability to empathize and care about others' feelings, combined with an intense focus on their own personal needs. A narcissist cannot be a good partner in relationships because they ignore their partner's needs and solely seek to fulfill their own self-interest. A narcissistic personality is a psychological condition in which an individual exhibits certain distinctive traits, including an inflated sense of self, excessive need for admiration and validation from others. The narcissist disregards the feelings and needs of others and engages in pathological lying to gain attention and confirmation. The narcissist often presents themselves as a master of portraying the ideal and exceptional person, seeking to attract admiration for what they offer. Narcissism believes that it is superior and more important, ignoring the feelings and needs of others in favor of its own personal desires. It is driven by past painful psychological events and traumas to create a false persona that it uses to navigate the external world. This false persona gives it strength and confidence to face challenges and achieve its goals, but negatively affects it when it becomes unable to handle criticism and acknowledge its mistakes. Narcissism lacks empathy, mercy, and genuine love towards others due to a deficit in its conscience that it carries throughout its life. The narcissist continues to embody its fake personality and remains behind its mask without revealing its true self. Covert narcissism is a type of narcissistic personality that possesses refined exhibitionistic skills. They exhibit fake interest in others and feign empathy and tears when circumstances require it. Although they lack genuine empathy for others, they learn how to simulate it to serve their personal interests. The covert narcissist lives its entire life in an attempt to maintain its fabricated image and continuous pretense. When it feels that someone is getting close to exposing its true self or threatens to reveal it, the narcissist enters a state that allows it to destroy that person at any cost. The significant problem that the narcissist fears is that it is not exceptional or superior to others. It is this false image that enables it to face life and the world in which it lives, always perceiving it as being against it. Narcissistic supply, or recognition of achievements and praise from others, is the medicine that the narcissist seeks throughout its life. These supplies provide temporary relief from the internal disturbances it experiences and compensate for the internal deficit it feels. Narcissism, a psychological state of self-admiration. Narcissism is a psychological state characterized by a person's prominent traits such as self-aggrandizement, showiness, control, manipulation, and self-exploitation for personal gains. The narcissist excessively craves admiration and constant praise from others, seeking fame, power, wealth, and all that can boost their sense of superiority and entitlement. Despite the narcissist's extraordinary ability to feign empathy and other human emotions, they lack genuine compassion and true love for others. They view others as instruments to satisfy their psychological and narcissistic needs, showing no hesitation in discarding them when they no longer serve their desired purpose. In terms of their narcissistic display, narcissists often engage in excessive boasting and attention-seeking behavior, even if their genuine emotions are far from it. They relentlessly seek validation and approval for this display, investing their mental and emotional energy to attract and retain attention for as long as possible. The narcissist demands everything from you, recognizing well the pain you experience through this ordeal. It's an experience of replacement, whether short or prolonged, but what worries me now is that you no longer see yourself as important as you once believed. Will the narcissistic person find happiness in this new display or in this new relationship? Unfortunately, happiness with a narcissist is fleeting because internally, they don't truly feel any genuine happiness. The apparent happiness they display is typically during the idealization phase or the initial love-bombing stage of a new relationship, but it won't be long before boredom sets in and everything changes. During that phase, the narcissist genuinely believes that this person is the best they can deal with or be with, and that this person will make them happy for the rest of their lives, as they fulfill all the needs the narcissist expects them to meet. The core aspect of narcissism is that individuals afflicted by it rely on others to fulfill their psychological needs and attain the happiness they seek. However, they are unwilling to take responsibility for their actions and behaviors. Naturally, this isn't the foundation for successful relationships, where interactions should be built on reciprocity, respect, and accountability. Due to the narcissist's aversion to responsibility, they eventually become unable to meet their unrealistic expectations. Consequently, they feel disappointed and often shift blame onto others. They might resort to manipulation to achieve their aims. Therefore, concerning their response to the new display, the narcissist won't handle it better than they did with you. Narcissists typically view others as tools to fulfill their needs and achieve personal goals. They lack the ability to empathize and understand others' needs to the extent they expect their needs to be understood. Indeed, the narcissist uses all the information and knowledge they gather about others, including news sources, to manipulate them. They manipulate individuals by exploiting their vulnerabilities and psychological needs. The gathered information is employed to further their personal objectives in a new relationship. The narcissist usually appears wonderful and charming initially. However, this is part of their manipulation to capture the other party's attention, garner admiration, and secure interest. As mentioned, they might even repeat the same patterns they exhibited with their previous partner in the new display. This stems from their utilization of similar manipulative tactics and strategies to satisfy their narcissistic gratification. Narcissism and love. Regarding love, a narcissist is often incapable of experiencing it in the way regular individuals understand. While they may feel some happiness when receiving attention and admiration from others, they lack the ability to respond to genuine feelings of love, attachment, and emotional care. For the narcissist, love is usually limited to self-interest and personal needs, and it isn't built on healthy reciprocity or genuine interest in their partner. The narcissist firmly believes that they are more important and better than others. They feel entitled to receive love, attention, and affection, and to be beloved and desired. When others express love for them or desire them, they regard this as the only form of love they comprehend. They relish the attention and appreciation they receive. However, the crucial point is that a narcissist cannot reciprocate love in the same way that regular people anticipate. Their love is confined by personal and psychological needs. They cannot respond with the same level of passion and empathy that others can provide. When a narcissist says "I love you," we must be cautious and understand that they might mean they love the attention they receive and being the center of the other person's focus, rather than expressing the emotional love that others intend. All the challenges you faced with the narcissistic individual and your experience in the relationship with them might be similar to those you will encounter with the narcissist in their new relationship or with a new source. Despite using different manipulation techniques, their narcissistic abuse remains the evident common factor. Upon breaking free from a toxic narcissistic relationship, you will experience a psychological liberation and gain the opportunity to rediscover yourself and achieve true independence. You can now live life on your terms, pursue your goals and aspirations without being restricted by the narcissist or seeking their approval. Healing your inner wounds and improving your lifestyle can be a challenging process, but they are vital for enhancing your psychological and emotional well-being. Work on developing your independence and self-reliance, and utilize the freedom from the toxic relationship to grow and evolve. Thank you very much for your support. If you found this content helpful, please like, subscribe, and share. Thank you for helping to share this message with those who can benefit from it.